Hey, welcome back, Rockstars. It's Sunday, August 20th, 2017, and I want to do a video today on a little bit of retail arbitrage. Not something I do a lot of, you guys know. I typically stick with the thrift stores and Goodwills and Salvation Armies, but I do it from time to time, once a week, give or take. And I want to show you guys that are in the RA, retail arbitrage side of things, a little bit of what I do. Sunday's probably the worst day because a lot of stores close early or not open at all. But there are a couple I want to check out today. Walmart is an obvious one. And I'm also gonna go to Goodwill Retail. They have in our sections at least a lot of brand new material. Sometimes I pick up a few items there. And there's a few other places I'm gonna go, but Walmart and Target are gonna be my main ones today. You could check out, I know people go to Macy's, JCPenney's, they go to Sears. Of course, they all close early in the mall. And also people like to check out like Kohls, just a lot of stores you can go to. I'm only gonna hit a few today, see if we can find something. So let's go. So one of my first stops is always the toy section. There's no internet service back here, so I'm having a lot of trouble looking stuff up. I'll make a list and look it up at the front. But I came over here to the Hatchimal section, which we all know is garbage. But look at this. These are like some accessory sets for Hatchimals, and they're all empty. And what this tells me is that these must be expensive online. I'm gonna look them up. They're the Hatchimals collectibles. Every box is empty, every shelf, every rack. This means there's something about them and they're worth money, so maybe a different Walmart. Those are not worth anything, but those might be the $9 and $4, something interesting to keep an eye on. So we'll have to check that out. But we're gonna go through the aisles. We're gonna see if any of the clearance items are sellable on FBA or eBay, see if we can't make a few dollars on them. All right, so I didn't really find anything inside that Walmart. They literally had like one tiny rack of clearance for the toys, not very much on it, and somebody had already cleared out those Hatchimal collectibles. So basically, I can mark this Walmart. I don't really come in this Walmart. I kind of thought maybe it would be good to try it out, but I can mark this Walmart as not a lot of clearance and no internet service. So I'll mark it off my list of places that I want to come in the future, and we'll know not to come back here. So we're gonna go to my regular Walmarts, but we did get a good piece of information from this Walmart that those collectibles, collectables or whatever from Hatchimals might be a good score. I haven't looked them up yet. When I'm done driving in the other parking lot, I will, I'll look them up. But right now we're gonna drive to the other Walmart. So I'm gonna stop recording and then I'll see you guys once we get to the second one. It should take me about 10 minutes to get there. All right, second place we're gonna go is gonna be Kohls. I don't come here much. I don't recommend this often, but I did get a coupon from them, and sometimes I can find a few items. This isn't like the top of the list, but I was right around the corner from it. So let's see what they got. Okay, so what we're looking for at Kohls is this. And so when you come over here, the clearance section is going to be anywhere from 25 to like 80% off, but then they take an additional 20% off there. So you can see something like that, 60 off plus the additional, so you end up 80% off of that. And I grabbed a few pieces here the other day, which I sold. And basically those prices will be like typically, you know, $7, $8, $9. But some of these pieces you can grab, they're already 80% off, which means you're getting them for like $8, $9, and then they're taking 20% off that. So you end up getting them for like $6. Most of those pieces can get 20, 22. You can put 15 in your pocket, which means you're a little more than doubling your money, which is good enough for me. There's not a lot here. Don't spend a ton of time, and it isn't all the time that Kohls has this. But also keep an eye out for coupons, which I get another 10% off. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. Again, you're not gonna make a ton of money, but it's good quick inventory. It's brand new at tag, so it should sell faster. And I'm grabbing like 4 or 5 items. Don't rely on a Kohls. Don't rely on Macy's or JCPenney's. But it is a good place to get some decent inventory off and on, especially if you can't go to the outlets or you don't have an outlet, things like that. So just, you know, this kind of thing, pop your head in, take a look through the clearance rack, see if you can find 3 or 4 pieces, 5 pieces, move on. If you have a couple of those stores, maybe you can do it at a few of them. So just a good tip for you guys for retail arbitrage. We're gonna buy these few pieces, spend like 30, 40 bucks, and hopefully we can double it, make $60 or $80 in net sales. All right guys, let's keep going. All right, so Kohls was a little bit of a success. I got like 5 or 6 pieces here. They were 80% plus 20%, so got a really good discount. Plus got $10 cash back for spending $50. I spent like $51 total. I bought something else too. But you could do that a lot, and I mean, you can make a few bucks, and if you take advantage of the coupons they send out and all of the discounts, you can do okay. Again, problem is, you know, I come in here, spend about a half an hour, only bought like 6 pieces, maybe I got 7, but you know, it's not a flood of inventory. You're not gonna walk out like you do at the outlet with, you know, 50 pieces or 75 pieces. You're not gonna walk out like you do at Salvation Army in one store with, you know, 15, 20 pieces like I do. Maybe if you had a really good day, maybe if they had a lot of good stuff or it wasn't that busy. The other thing they told me, you sign up for a Kohls card, you get more % off. So you could really take advantage of all these coupons and these offers and get this stuff really dirt cheap. But there's so many people, it's so busy, at least here, that there wasn't a ton of inventory to be had. Now, if you had multiple stores, like if you had a route, maybe, you know, if you went to Kohls and picked up 5 or 6 items, you went to JCPenney, excuse me, and picked up 5 or 6, you went to Macy's and picked up 5 or 6, I guess you could, you know, make the rounds at retail stores and maybe get 30, 40, 50 pieces. But keep in mind that these are, you know, they're not Goodwill, they're not Salvation Army, they're not yard sales. You're not gonna pay 50 cents or a dollar or $1.50 or $2. You're gonna spend 6, 7, 8 bucks a piece to sell them for 20, maybe 25 if you catch good pieces. You're gonna increase your potential sell price, probably your potential profit, and hopefully the speed in which you sell these items. But you are going to have to spend more capital. You know, me spending 50 bucks inside of a store on, you know, essentially whatever, 6 or 7 pieces, which wasn't all for resale. I bought one for myself. But, you know, opposed to what I could get for 40 or 50 bucks inside of a Goodwill outlet or even a Salvation Army, you know, getting 15, 20 pieces or 30, 40 pieces in the outlet. Just keep that in mind. It's more capital, but it's hopefully brand new items that are gonna sell faster for a little bit more of a profit. You know, instead of making 7, 8 bucks on an item, hopefully we can make 10 or 12, because you're gonna buy it for 5, sell it for 20, 22, make $17 profit, less fees and shipping, $13, $14. So that's the plan. Let's see how it works out. When I get home, I'll do a little teeny tiny mini haul for everyone. Check out what I got at Kohls, and probably gonna stop one more store. So let's continue on. Hey Rockstars, welcome back to the house. And I decided not to go into the other store because it was just way overpriced at the first one. And I wanted to get back and list these items, these brand new ones that I bought from Kohls, try to see if I did good on them. Again, don't rely on this retail arbitrage unless you make a full route. If you're only going to 1 or 2 stores, you're probably not gonna pick up a ton of merchandise, just a few pieces, you know, maybe on a good day, 5 or 10, but you know, unless you have 5, 10 good stores around you, you know, you're not going to get the kind of quantity, but you will get quality. So I'm just going to show you a few of the pieces I picked up, and you know, it's something to keep an eye out on if you happen to have a chance. For example, this is a shirt top here by Jennifer Lopez. It's brand new, and this one was marked all the way down to $9.60, which is still a little expensive. I mean, 10 bucks is kind of expensive even for a brand new piece. That puts you at needing to get about 18 to break even, you know, $17, $18 to break even. This shirt's probably worth 20 bucks. So the original retail on this shirt was 48. So typically on new merchandise, 50%, 40, 50% is your target. So 24 is probably the max you would ever get to this. More realistically, this is gonna sell for about 20 bucks. So can't pay 10 for it, but because at 10 you're probably going to make just you know, 2 bucks on it. But because it was an extra 20% off, now I got another what, $1.80 to almost $3 off of it, or almost $2 off of this. I got like a $1.80, $1.92 off of this. So that took it down to like 7 and change, which is a little more realistic. If you have a Kohls card, you can get what, another 10%. They always send $10, you know, spend 50, get $10 off. They always send coupons for extra 15, 10% off in the mail. So kind of have to, you know, use all these things together to get this for $6 or $7, which is why you can't really rely on this. But if you get those kind of coupons, take advantage of it. So this is just a Jennifer Lopez top. It's not bad. It's got this little, you know, hang down ties. And I paid right around like $7 and change for this. And I'm going to try to get $19.99 for it. After fees and shipping, I'll be left with around $13, $14. We could double our money. And so that's pretty much the name of the game when you're doing this kind of stuff. But it's brand new. So the trick is it'll sell fast, hopefully. Another Jennifer Lopez piece. This one was a little cheaper. This one was $8. So with 20 off, I got it for $1.60, $6.40. So, you know, this one's got some color. Not a bad shirt. Little open chest area. Nice bottom to it. And, you know, hopefully we can get $19, $20 brand new for it. And the original retail on this was $40. So $19.99, 50% is the target. And that's not for everything. That's on just a lot of stuff, especially this 50%. Here is a Lauren Conrad piece that was marked all the way down to $6. Got it for another $1.20 off, so $4.80. And this is heavy. This was cheap because we live in Florida and nobody's going to wear this in Florida. But we sell worldwide, so it's a nice piece. It's Lauren Conrad, and I'm going to try to get 20, 25 bucks out of it. You know, this piece is heavier, so it's going to go priority, so got to get more out of it. The original retail on this was $60. So this is something that may go for $29. I'm going to probably start it there. So that's, you know, a lot of the pieces. I'll show you one more that I got, and this is, I believe, LC as well, Lauren Conrad as well. Not a bad shirt. This is totally screams Lauren Conrad all over it. Original retail on this was $44. Marked down to $8.80. Take another 20% off, which is like $1.76. Puts us at what, $7, just over $7. And you know, something we could try to list for 20. Again, you're not going to make a fortune off this stuff, but you can plan to double your money. So that's not bad. The only thing I caution you guys about is I know everyone's used to $1, $2 Goodwill stuff. Like I said before, you're going to spend more money on this, but it's solid inventory, especially for me on a Sunday when I didn't really have anywhere else to source. So we'll get this up. Hopefully we'll sell 1 piece a day, 2 pieces. We'll get rid of it in a few days, and we'll have doubled our money pretty quick. It all adds up, guys. So make sure you take your Goodwills, you know, kind of schedule this stuff out, make a schedule. And if you have time to do a little retail arbitrage, check it out, experiment, buy 2 or 3 pieces, see how it goes. If it doesn't go well, don't go back. Again, there's a ton of more stores besides Kohls and Goodwills and all that. You can check around everywhere, Walmart, all that good stuff. Sometimes you'll find stuff, sometimes you won't. If you fail the first time, go back, check it out in a week. Make sure you scan stuff. Make sure you look at stuff. Look it up on eBay. You really got to dig, and then you'll start finding things. And once you start finding things, you'll list them in your phone, like, hey, I did well on Jennifer Lopez and I didn't do good on Lauren Conrad, or whatever it is. And then you'll know when you go back what to run right to, grab, and buy, and then you won't have to waste all the time. It does take a learning curve, experimenting and figuring this stuff out. You can't just, you know, jump into it overnight. And with this stuff being, you know, $6 a piece, I understand some of you won't have the ability to do that. But if you have the extra capital, grab yourself 5 or 10 pieces, make some money, and keep going. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Appreciate that. I'm going to give you a what sold video a little bit later tonight, so look for that. Maybe we'll go live. I don't know yet. But enjoy your Sunday. Looks like it's about to storm here. As always, I'll see you guys next time.